Hello, my favorite survivor vets. I just don't know what to call y'all, my survivors. I love all y'all. I wanted to come on here today and let you guys know that your girl is good, okay? I thank everybody, when I say everybody that have been looking out for me, contacting me, asking me, am I good? Just checking on me, connecting with me. Because a lot of people, and I just found this out this last couple days, they really do believe the things that are being spread in the community. They really don't believe the narrative that other people are saying at very loud, alarming rates, right? The things that these people want me to do is admit that I said I have cancer, and I admitted that. Did I have cancer? No, I wound up finding out in August the 18th to be exact, that my cancer was still, well, that my tumors were not cancerous. You see my cancer? I say it because it sticks in my head because I really did think I had cancer when I said that. So even when I did those speaking talking points, and I did say what about my, because at that time I was still not out of the clear yet. If you never experienced having tumors to figure out if your tumors are benign or cancerous, then you probably shouldn't even have an opinion on what I said and what I should have said, because then you would understand how serious having just anything on your brain, but to make it a tumor on your brain, to make it 80% on your brain, meningioma on your brain, very aggressive, almost stage 3, because they only go into 3 stages for meningiomas, and mine was a very 2, almost a 3 aggressive. That's why they came back. When y'all don't get it, but they came back. I still have 2 tumors on my brain every day. Every day I fight and struggle and get up to make sure that I'm good, make sure that I'm healthy, make sure I'm eating right, make sure I'm doing my exercise, make sure I'm doing a lot of stuff. And then I got to make sure every day that I remember court dates. Y'all know how fun that is not? So I had to get up every day. I had court today. I actually went to the courthouse, but I didn't go and see the judge because the hearing that I had today was for, I'm sure everybody heard on Mr. Brown's post. It was for my the old house that I had some years back. Me and my daughter. He told y'all the truth. Me and my daughter are both on this judgment. I was given a default judgment because I did not know that I had court dates. I was sick. It was during my radiation time and during my healing. So I didn't go back and forth to those court dates. So I missed it. And I did file a motion to vacate a while ago when it was supposed to be heard. They didn't show up to court, and then a lot of stuff happened. So then they stopped coming, and then they just refiled. So this refiling is what me and my daughter are now facing. There is a judgment for like $23,000. I don't know what it is, but I'm not paying it. I wish they would get $23, let alone 23 cents out of me. You think they're gonna get 23,000? Listen, I want y'all to see something. I want to show y'all something because I don't like having to always just be very, very transparent and upfront because there's always a reason behind somebody's rhyme, right? So I just want to show y'all this little clip because this is a very valuable piece to what happened. Record. And what your first filter got changed. Come on, man. You got 3 weeks to go. Use your brain. Use your brain. Yeah. Record. And what your first filter got changed. So what this video, and I have more. I'm not even gonna show y'all all of the other ones because he might be watching my landlord, and I'm not gonna give him my everything. But he could just drop this case. So what y'all don't realize is this man illegally locked me out of my home 2 times. I have a police report for both lockouts. So then you try and send your workers, and no shade to anybody, but I don't know none of these Hispanic men that are trying to come in my home, and I am a disabled female with a daughter and a 13-year-old son. I don't know none of y'all guys. I don't know what y'all past lives have or what y'all been dealing in or what y'all dealing in now. I don't want to be a part of that. So I don't want you guys in my home. I only had, like the officer told him, 3 more weeks left. Leave me alone. And you don't need to change the locks if I got 3 weeks left. Do y'all hear that? He said on another video, he said, well, I still want to change these locks. The officer told him, if you change the locks, you're going to have to give her another key. Do y'all know he called himself changing the locks, and because we wouldn't let him inside to complete the lock change, he left my locks like it was and left because the police told him he cannot enter, and he got frustrated. You gonna break my locks on my door. I got video of all of the occurrences. That's why I don't understand, because when I left the house, I kept the door sealed until I left, and then I left the locks how he made them on the door. So if anybody went in there and made any damages to that house, it's his own fault, because he did my front locks and changed them, and then he tried to do that to the back locks. This is a different day, a separate occurrence, and a separate occasion. But this just shows you that I keep receipts, because people will try you. Now, do this look like something that I did wrong? You might think so, because y'all probably been landlords, y'all probably saying, well, this, that. Let me tell you something. When I stopped paying my rent, and I didn't know. And I didn't. I did so much dumb shit. I did so much dumb shit behind being sick with a brain tumor. Embarrassing shit. Shit I regret. I kicked people out of my lives that I loved and I should have kept, because I didn't know what I was dealing with. Some people that I kicked out of my lives that I thought I loved and I thought I should have kept, I am so grateful that they are gone, because I have a new set of friends that are actually an adults. They are actually articulate. They can actually have effective communication. We can disagree. We can have arguments. We can yell at each other, and we still come together and laugh at the end of the conversation, because we don't always have the same values and opinions when it comes to a lot of these things, especially in these political arenas. And right now, yeah, I just want y'all to know where Vivian is at. I am done with politics, but I'm going to always monitor and watch what's going on in our community, right? And this is why I say I have conversations with my friends, and they'll tell you that we argue a lot, because I'm at the point where it's the people. We're not doing our due diligence. We are not. I blame myself. I literally did so much with this campaign. I helped a lot with Hinyards. I helped enough with Clean House. Even had Clean House on here. Well, Jason, let me say that, because the rest, that was weird. They would never come on my show, but they went on Jed's. That's how the play was. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm gonna tell y'all a game, because I'm figuring it out as I find out, right? So the play was to make Jed the biggest content creator in the South suburbs, right? This is just me, just based off of what I'm seeing and what I'm viewing. They were trying to make Jedediah Brown the biggest content creator in the South suburbs. What they didn't realize was that other people really have followings that really mess with them too. Like myself, like All in the Queue, super producer. A lot of other people. And I didn't see the play. I did not. So I don't know if y'all paid attention, but when Clean House won, I started like shifting because I was already helping Harvey heavy, right? And this how I tell you I'm done with a lot of politics stuff because it's just too much on my mental because I gotta take care of me or nobody else will. But when everything shifted, I had started helping Harvey a lot with what they were going through. Then y'all see the real politics come out because why is Jed always in Dalton? Who's keeping him here? Who's paying him? He talks about Dalton in every video. Like Dalton is like his prize winner. And I don't want it. He can have it all. You can have all the accolades. Let me tell y'all something. Keep watching the writing on the wall. Everybody that subscribes to INA, y'all should already know that they corrupt, whatever. Like those people over there, the fact that he have people that are willing to come to court and testify and say I am a liar, knowing that my medical diagnosis, my full everything, my full history, my radiation, all of that is in the judge's hands. Not like the judge has it. I have an ADA request on there. He knows the therapy that I've been through. Y'all know I've been through intensive therapy. I had to learn how to walk all over again. I had to learn how to talk. I had to learn how to do a lot of things that y'all don't know. I wasn't online, so y'all wouldn't have not been able to see it. The funny part is that he really got people that's coming, because I'm saying they're gonna come next time too. They put their name on the record as witnesses. It was part of INA. These people have jobs, careers, families, children, grandchildren. And when I get done with y'all gonna really be upset at the judgments that y'all get when y'all come out of the smoke that he's giving y'all. Because this man is sending all of y'all off. And as adults, I'm 47 fucking years old. I don't have time to play with grown ass kids. This shit is beneath me. It's beyond me. And I'm just keeping it in the courts. Y'all mad at me for something I never did to y'all. That's what cracks me the fuck up. Alicia Nicole, I can understand why she would have an issue with me or be mad at something that I might have said. But for her to come and say she was going to testify, what can you testify to? Do your employer know you doing all this stuff? You lucky I'm not that kind of person, because if I was spiteful, evil, vindictive, I would have been called your job a long time ago. Because I know where you work too. I know where you live, all of that, just like you know I live and you know what I do. I suggest you and everybody else leave me alone. I don't even have no other warnings. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of the group chat. I've been asking. It's to the point where I don't have anything to do with Harvey and their leadership anymore. I'm not going to any more meetings in Harvey. That's not because I'm not supporting Coley. I wholeheartedly know that she don't need me to win. Y'all so mad that I was talking about being HR for her, but just understand that I say HR all the time because HR is built in my brain, baby. I've been HR all day yesterday and today at the courthouse, at the Daily Center, just doing everything HR needs to do. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, let me go back to my case because I just want to give y'all updates, right? So my case, last court hearing, I actually filed a new motion. The new motion has 3 new occurrences due to the harassment that I receive on a weekly basis, right? So I didn't even need my last 3 videos that he already erased, deleted, whatever. I just needed those new 3 occurrences from 3 videos that he just recently did. Not only that, this man did a video. I don't know if he understands this. I hope you watching, and I hope your people watching, because y'all do know that y'all sound like just mean, hateful, mean girls, right? when y'all go before the judge, when we go back to court, stop saying that she said she have cancer and I can prove she don't have it. That's not going to work in the courts. If that's y'all legal basis and y'all argument, you're going to lose. So you have to prove, and I'm just giving y'all a heads up, you have to prove to the courts, because my argument is that you guys are cyber stalking me. You know how Jed takes my post and he reads them on his page and shows everybody my Instagram? That's cyber stalking me. I don't even go on my Instagram. And I'll just keep saying that forever for the world to hear it. That's just weird. Well, I looked at that video. I said, "Is this dude got my Instagram up?" I already know y'all be on my Aunt Mickey's heavily. I don't care. I'm a very social person. You can take whatever video clips, rearrange them, burn them, whatever you need to do. They even burn CDs anymore. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. But I say that to say that it don't matter what videos you get off my page, you have to tell the judge why you are defrauding me, defaming me. I mean, I'm sorry, defrauding. Why you're being a fraud. Why you are saying I'm a fraud. Who did I fraud? That video with Mary. Did I show y'all that video yet? Hold on. Because I love it when, give me 1 second. Okay, everybody. So I got a video that's a little bit lagging in the behind. But let me press play on this. Let's see what it do.
Down in Florida, and I was thinking about you, and I said, I gotta get back so I can do this. That's enough. Stop walking.
Okay.
Stop walking.
I'm gonna stop.
It's cash in there. That's fine.
Okay.
The phone number that I have for you, is that a good Zelle number?
Which one? My
I'd have to look. Whatever's on my phone.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay, because people asked me that didn't have it today.
Yeah.
Most of them were Zelling it to me, so then I had to run to the bank.
Yeah.
You can. I told them I'd give them the number.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So anything that comes in, I'll just Zell it to you.
Okay.
If you get something, you know it's from. Because we were gonna do it just our committee.
I just wanted to thank you.
Oh,
so
girl,
much.
please. No. Wish we could do more.
Okay.
No, we got you in our prayers.
All right, thank you.
All right, you take care of yourself.
I am.
Take care of her.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
And they did well.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So what y'all just saw on that screen was a gift that was gifted to me, right? I didn't ask for that. I didn't expect that. I just got a call saying, "Hey, we're gonna bring you something." We put together a little collection. The community did. We had tea with the trustees, and we want to give you this because we're praying for you. We're reaching out for you. What I didn't know, again, is that the money came with me supposed to be having a cancer label attached to my tumor. So I had a meningioma tumor that was non-cancerous. But because I didn't have a brain tumor that had cancer in it, I guess the community feel like I was a fraud, right? But I say that to say that on the NBC5 special, House of Chaos, I said I have a meningioma brain tumor. That was about 80% of my brain. When I went, now I'm telling y'all this, these are news stations that came to me to ask me about my story, right? How they knew about me, they were told. Somebody gave them, "Hey, she's going through radiation right now. She's a good person that's going against Hinger." I didn't understand that at that time. So my story became a big topic because remember, Hinger had just got the $10,000 for the cancer charity that was in the honor of her mama. And then remember, she got the $17,500. That was for the shirts and hoodies and stuff for the charity. Didn't remember. I don't know if y'all paid attention to the last video I made. Well, not the last, but one of the videos I made. And I say a lot of things that because my mind thinks faster than my mouth. I'm just telling y'all, sometimes my mouth got to catch up to my brain. But one of the videos I made, it was with Roland Martin, and because he was talking about something that Dame Dash did, but he gave Tiffany grace when she lied in his face. So I just felt like that was very bad journalist review from Roland Martin, because he did not get on Tiffany like he should have gotten on Tiffany, but he did get on Jason House. And I never understood that, because I'm like, why is he so pissed at Jason? But he ain't pissed at Tiffany. Because I don't know if y'all was watching it with us, but we was all mad because we was in his chat like, she did this, she did that. Nobody was giving us recognition when it came to that. I say that to say that, you know, my story was used. I feel like that one patient or sick person that always have like the triumph story and bring down like the big bad people. That's how I feel my story was used. I feel like I did a lot of fighting. I just say I did a lot of fighting for the wrong shit. And I could have spent all that time being very productive, and I could be somewhere better in my life right now. But I stayed stagnant because I fought for the community that I wanted to change, wanted to make it better. And I'm not going to say that my fight was in vain, because it is people out here in this community. And for those of you that are out there listening, still fighting, still standing strong, I salute you, give you kudos, everything, because we're not done with the corruption at all in this Southland area. It's a lot that we going through, a lot that we dealing with. The players in this game are so wicked. You have these evil people that act like they on demon time. This is why I stay out of the community. I don't trust a motherfucker right now. When I tell you I don't trust, I don't trust. And people come up to me too quick, it's gonna be up. So I just had to pause everything I'm doing and stay back, because I don't want to be locked up. I don't want to be attacked. I don't want to be a target. And I am. People can say all day long what they want to say, but I know that this man wants to harm me, and his people want to harm me. I know that for sure. The way he came in that courthouse on our last court date showed me that if I was in that courthouse, he would have probably charged at me, because he said on many videos that the sheriffs won't stop him next time when we go to court. What that's supposed to mean? So now, like, you threatening me before I even go to trial, and then you come into court, you get held into contempt. How do you think that's going to help your case? Sometimes you just got to take a step back and think. That's a court of law. I don't know if anybody ever watches like just real court TV all day, but I've been watching that for like over a month. I tell y'all this. I'm ready. I'm ready for the court, because he going to have to explain why it was of anybody's need to know about my court cases. Why are you talking about my child support case? Only one person, I'm gonna keep saying this, and I know she been texting me, but I'm not replying to you, because when I talk to you and when I talk to the mayor, y'all sent me into so many different circles. Y'all sent me way off. I done had plenty of conversations. I don't know if y'all know, but with Nikita and Jason about Jedediah Brown. And yet Nikita and Jason, they smoothed it over and said, well, we can't talk to him. We can't stop him. And you're right, you can't. But you can make an announcement in the community that he thinks he run. You can do that. You can stand up for your residents like Beth. You can do that. You can not go on his platform. You can do that. But y'all don't care. They don't give a F because they need Kiana to have that commissioner seat. That's sad. That's sick. Y'all going that hard for somebody to get a seat than to run on her own shit? Y'all trying to bring down the listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. McCaskills, Dr. Keisha McCaskill, listen, you got my vote simply because of the harassment that you're experiencing. I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I don't like Dr. Keisha McCaskill. She'll tell y'all, me and her have had conversations in the inbox. Me and her have never been cool like that. Never been close because I always felt some way when her and Tiffany was cool at a moment. But then she separated herself when she saw everything else that was going on with Tiffany. Now, y'all got to remember, who was her PR, Tiffany PR person? Nikita, right? Who was Tiffany PR person when she became supervisor? Nikita, right? Who's Jason PR person? Nikita, right? Who was Napo's person, PR person? Nikita, right? What he do? Drop her. Follow the corruption. You're going to follow Nikita. I can guarantee you she helping Clark. Now, text me again, sis, and tell me I'm lying about that. Because you told me that you consulted with Clark on certain things, especially when you was telling me that, oh, well, I need Kobe to just do this, and I need Kobe. You just need to. So y'all was using me to get to Kobe. And when y'all knew that Kobe was not listening to y'all advice because she's have her own mind, then y'all allowed Jed to attack me. That's fucked up. Because y'all now gonna be in my lawsuit, Nikita. You cannot disprove that we've not had conversations about Mr. Brown. The sad part is that you sick just like me, sis. You sick. You told me in a text that all this stress is the reason why you blocked me on Facebook. I didn't understand that, but that's what you told me. When you blocked me, you should have kept it blocked because we don't have any conversations to be had after you blocked me for no reason. I ain't did shit to you for you to block me, but I know I can do shit for you to hate me because you best believe that I'm going hard as in the paint, and anybody else that's part of this civil conspiracy that come out and I can prove that y'all helped him, I'm going after everybody because me and my kids ain't deserve none of this shit. Y'all letting this dude make videos talking about my kids and y'all think that's cool? You think that's cool? Come on now. Now, y'all know I grew up in this community and you know I know a lot of people too. So I don't know how y'all think that it's just cool to allow this clown to do all of this stuff and to do all of these lies to attack y'all residents in the community like Beth. I can't believe y'all would allow him to do that to Beth. And y'all did not do anything. Y'all did not make a statement. As a mayor, Jason, when you went on that man's platform after he's attacked Beth all summer, you failed your community. You know why you failed your community? Because you said, well, yeah, INA has done some things to help. But you ain't talk about what they done to hurt, what they done to harm your residents. You ain't broadcast that. You had people going to meetings, public meetings, talking about this beef that Jed and myself have. And everybody kept saying, just ignore it. It's nothing to speak on. That's a fucking lie. This shit is first off, y'all done brought him here. Y'all done been at his platforms. Y'all done been at his shift events. I ain't even know. I've been hearing a lot of things. I've been hearing some stuff. Been watching LNC. And I'm just like, wow, I saw Kamal's, like I told you, I saw Kamal's lawsuit today. Don't know if I discussed it yet. Let's go over Kamal's lawsuit real quick while we talking about this. Because I got a lot to say. Let me see. Hold on. I want to show y'all just a couple things about his lawsuit. All right, so he has a civil conspiracy against quite a few people. So this is Kamal Woods versus Thornton Township. In the township, he's suing Gonzalez, Carlisle, Wiedemann. So Stephanie Wiedemann, Gonzalez, and Carlisle. He's suing Dalton. So in Dalton, he's suing Mayor Jason House, Trustee Kiana Belcher, Trustee Tammy Brown, and the clerk Allison Key. He's also suing Jedediah Brown, Nikita Cloud, and Lavelle Redmond. So he have a count one retaliatory discharge. So that was a count one what he's suing for, retaliatory discharge. Judge granted dismissal on that charge. So count one was dismissed without prejudice, meaning that they threw it out, but Kamal can fix it and refile it. They have a count for civil conspiracy. Judge granted dismissal without prejudice, meaning the conspiracy claim wasn't detailed enough. They can rewrite it and add facts, then bring it back, but right now it's just not detailed enough. The judge denied the dismissal. For the battery. I'm like, what dismissal? For the battery. So they had a dismissal for the battery case against Jedediah Brown and I want to say Lavelle Redmond. So the judge denied the dismissal for that because what they did was they motioned up everything for dismissals. So the judge has been granting just basically dismissals, but on this battery count, he denied the dismissal for that one. So that's still a strong claim. So the next one was punitive damages. And you can't really ask for punitive damages before you argue your case because the jury or the judge needs to see exactly what you went through to give you a real compensation amount. So that's why he dismissed that with prejudice. So he can't bring that case back up because technically you can't get punitive damages until they're awarded by a jury or by a judge after everything has been heard. Then you come back to hear the punitive damages. So he also has intentional infliction of emotional distress, IIED. It's a really good one. The judge granted dismissal without prejudice on that one. I have that too on mine. And it wasn't detailed enough, but they can rewrite it and try again. Kamal has until December 19th. I'm reading off my phone, so if y'all like, what is she looking at? That's what I'm doing. December 9th, I had the right to read this, we'll put it in my phone so I can understand it. December the 19th, 2025, they have until that day to amend their complaints. So like I was able to do, I don't know if you guys been following what I was doing, but when I originally filed for the plenary order, I had no idea what I was filing. I did not understand why the judge was telling me, no, I can't get it, because I've seen my sister get it and I thought it was a better process, but it was not. So what I'm going through is the real process. Now I understand the order that I'm received. So to that, I always thought that you can just, so let me back up. But my sister had her order. She really had like real life stalkers. And not saying that mine is not a real life stalker. That's not the case, because he's definitely stalking, harassing, doing everything to me. But hers was just like really scary. And the person that was sending her the threats and like they popped up to her job before and assaulted her. So it was some stuff that she really went through. The reason that she needed that emergency. Mine was a little bit different. So of course that's what the plenary order entails, because you have to show the amount of harassment and stalking that they've been doing time after time through the course. And once you get that plenary order, it's normally a longer order anyway. So they don't give it to you right away unless they deem that it's an emergency situation. So now when I go back to court, I am so glad that Mr. Brown did what he did, because when I go back to court, I can show the courts that, the hearing before last, he went off on the judge. This last hearing, he went off on the judge. He scared the whole courtroom. So just because of that, the judge should be able to approve the emergency because this will be our first status date. So our next court date is December, I want to say 13th. I have to look at it. I wrote it down somewhere. Because on that court date, I promise y'all, I hung up. I got scared. I got off the computer. I just hit. I was told that the judge was still calling my name. Yeah, I just got nervous because when he started yelling, and then I saw the terror in the other people's eyes. It did something to my spirit. It really did. I'm really terrified of this man. And I shouldn't even be 47 grown having to say this out loud. But I have kids in this community. I'm disabled. I'm on a walker and I use a cane, not because of a fashion statement, not because I think it's cute. I use it because I have a prosthetic forehead. My leg gives out, and unfortunately, I have neurological issues for the rest of my life that I can't reverse because it is internal. That's like arthritis. This weather got my shoulder killing me today. Y'all don't know how hard it was for me to get out my bed to go to the court because I had to file that lawsuit against Pace. So I'm telling y'all, I've been in these courts, right? This is why I'm smiling. It's not against Pace, so it's really against Flash Cab Company. But I use paratransit, right? So since I use paratransit, I normally will get rides back and forth to go where I need to go. It's $3.25 per ride. And it's a very good service because this service, like I said, it's $3. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. $3.25 each way you go, right? So I want to show y'all this little video. This is sad. What happened to me? Don't even have it. What did I do with it? Videos. I want to show y'all this, but I don't see it. Okay. I ain't about to pull it up. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll just tell y'all the story. Look at the mountains. They still going. Is they going? Hold on. Yeah, it's still going. Oh, no, it's not. It wasn't moving. There we go now. I'm sorry, y'all. We was just stuck on that same night. Oh, I'm not live. I'm thinking I'm live, but I'm not because it's recorded. I'm recording this. I'm pre-recording this because I have to keep my chat off. Unfortunately, I have a lot of spam in my chat. So until I can control it, I just have to keep it off because the things that they say and the way that they're coming at me is just not even worth allowing you guys to read it, right? It's not worth me going back and replying. It's just easier for me to just stop the noise. At this point, this man is dangerous. I'm serious. I don't trust him or anybody else that's a part of this case. That's the reason why I can't wait to just, if I had to order or hire private security and bodyguards, I'll do that to take the court with me. Because one thing you won't do is threaten me walking in that courthouse. That's what you won't do. I'm definitely going to make sure that security and the sheriffs are there because I'm going to walk in that courthouse and plead my case. I'm going to make sure that we are separated the whole entire trial because I don't want to be near you in that environment, dude. I got fucking tumors in my head. I got a prosthetic forehead. I'm on a motherfucking walker. And you talking about suing me for my walker because I lied on you. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. This man said he's going to sue me for my walker. Then he had people in his chat talking about, yeah, we're going to put it on 20s. We're going to do this. Real people in his chat laughing and enjoying this man saying that he's going to take what I use to get around. It's like the things that people say and do should be studied. It should be really studied because who thinks that? Who comes up with something like that? Why do you want to take my walker? Your mama be in a room with you when you say stuff like this. I just be wondering, like, what does she think? Like, as a mom, I have a son. My son he could not be doing any of this shit. Anybody that knows me, I know y'all be like, her and the kids. I would not allow my kid after this. What I'm going through with this man, I have to raise my son even different because I can't let him have none of the ways that this man has. His mama failed him horribly, and everybody else who is in on it with them, who keeps saying what they're saying and trying to taunt me and bring me, all y'all parents failed y'all as well. And that's a shame because when we finish this court case, y'all gonna look even more pathetic. How can you prove that you needed to talk about my child support case or my landlord tenant case on your platform? What was so fair use about my personal court cases that was good content for you? Why would you bring that up? That was just random, right? It's gonna be hard for you to explain why you've been telling people that I'm a liar and a fraud and I do this and I do that. I've been scamming. When y'all saw the video, I did not even know I was getting the money. That's what he's talking about, the money that I got from Dalton. Not only that, they talked about my GoFundMe, which people helped me because I truly needed it. I got less than $6,000. It was almost $6,000, a little bit less than $6,000, and I was grateful for every dollar that everybody gave me. I truly needed it. Y'all don't understand when I was going through a lot when I was sick, and I was still fighting for Dalton. That's why I need to write a book, because if y'all knew half of the shit, the battles that I was going through, all my court cases and stuff that he talking about, I was doing that. I was fighting lawyers. I was beating lawyers in court. So tell him to look up my court records because ain't nothing bad on them. Even when I had this case tomorrow, it's got moved to December the 1st. Well, today was court case, but it's December the 1st. It's my next court date. That's because I know I have the evidence to show that this man is harassing me as well. He got mad because him and my daddy got into it. My old landlord and my dad got into it. And my daddy is he don't play, okay? He like his daughter. So we don't just back down. He a Leo too. We don't just back down to people. He stood up for what was right for his daughter. And instead of you, the landlord, doing what was right, you did what was wrong. And that's why you losing. You can't beat me if you're not doing what's right by me. Always understand that. Always understand that when people do wrong by me, it always has a way of coming back and kicking you in your ass. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of these people that I have in court. Flash Cab Company. Oh my God, y'all, that man got out and cussed me out, threw coins at me, took my walker, slammed, threw it down. I threw it because he wouldn't take his chain. So what happened was, I tell y'all a story because I don't think I told y'all. That day I had to go on Pace. I had coins. I didn't have any cash on me, and I don't keep cash. That's unfortunately, I've been robbed. Somebody has really robbed me at gunpoint, took my purse. Me and my daughter, she was 8 years old at the time, and it terrified the fuck out of us. We was in Madonna, Georgia, in the parking lot. I had just bought Pizza Hut pizza. We had just went and got her hair did. We was on our way to Chicago the next day because I lived in McDonald's for a year. This was around Thanksgiving, and I got robbed at gunpoint. Me and my daughter. I couldn't do nothing but give it up. And I had a gun, but my gun was in the house. Y'all just don't know. It was in the house. So I get mad at that. Because police is like, why do you have a gun? You're in Georgia. You have your gun permit. Why you don't? I didn't like carrying my weapon. Because what y'all got to understand is I've been trained security. That little paper I put up there, I've been security since I was 18, taking people to ranges shooting. My old boss is still on my Facebook page that I used to work security for. So understand that I'm good with knowing what security can and cannot do. So, but I say that to say that, yeah. So, I for Pace, get back to my lawsuit. Um, I'm suing the driver because I had to change, and I tried to give it to him. He didn't want to take it. And I tried to give it in the. I told him to put a cup out or something because this is all I got. I said, look, I got exact change. And this is what I'm giving you. And he was like, no. He was like, well, don't you have more money? I said, well, yeah, I have a 20. I said, but I don't want to break that right now because I'm gonna tell y'all a trick on Pace. If you get there, they have to take you back. So even if you don't have the money, and they told me this, they said, we only require you really to pay your way there. If you don't have it going back, they can't leave you. So I knew that even if I had exact change, I was going to get home because I was at my doctor's appointment and they're not going to leave me at the doctor because I ride paratransit. I say that to say that this man threw coins at me. He cussed at me. He did a lot of stuff and now I'm suing. So you and Flash Care will have to pay for the assault and the verbal threats and all this. Well, not threats, but the way you talk, the verbal aggression. Yes, he was cussing. When I tell you we was cussing. We, not he. I was cussing back. Don't ever think that I don't go there. Because y'all know I will go there. Because you don't scare me, Mr. African man. He was African. And he just really got mad because he didn't want the coins. He was really upset. But get back to what I was talking about. Yeah, so I just been good, y'all. I'm happy. I'm rested. I have been doing what I need to do for my household. Taking a step completely back. The day I just gave up everything, and I don't know if I said this about Kobe, Miss Chapman. I love you. You are what a real life shero is. I love the fact that you don't allow anybody to paint your picture. You are showing the world what you have been doing in real time every day. And for that, I'm proud of you and I'm proud of Harvey. I already know that you got this. You, your mama, everybody. I'm gonna be there. I'll be coming to events. Y'all know I just gotta take a step back. If I don't take a step back, then things not gonna go right. I've just been taking care of me, telling y'all sometimes you just gotta look at stuff for face value. And sometimes you look at a fight that you had and you see all the things that you did and the money that you spent. Do y'all know I gave that boy some what's that called? Cash apps. Mr. Brown, yeah. It's gonna be part of my lawsuit phase too. I want my money back. I sent you 3 cash apps. Yeah, I supported the cause. I want all my money back. Because you ain't cashed at me. You ain't bought nothing from me. And I just want y'all to know that those bracelets that I be making, I know he be trying to say that I'm be scamming. But anybody that's ever bought a bracelet from me, I've always tried to make y'all something very special or give you something extra with every package that I've sent and mailed out. So even to everyone that has ordered something online, I appreciate your support and I'm getting back into it. Just not today, right? I have to get everything quiet before I start back up with anything that I'm doing because I have haters. I don't understand the hate in other people's heart for me, the jealousy that they have. I'm gonna just say it's jealousy because my story was powerful and it moved people and they didn't like it. And I say it's powerful and moved people because I've been at the courthouse 2 days in a row. And I've had at least 4 to 5 people come up to me and call me by my government name, Vivian Allen. Now, when I used to be out in the community, people used to call me Monster because that was my Facebook name, right? And now everybody, because of this fight and because somebody always says my name, Everybody used to always be like, "Hey, your favorite survivor, your favorite survivor." But now, I don't know if y'all know, but people call me Vivian Allen now, and it's hilarious because that shows you how many people are seeing what's going on. I met a young man today in the Uber, and we were talking about politics. He was just telling me how he just had to pay his fees to get his license back. So we were talking about just the politics, corruption, local. Tiffany how somehow came into the conversation. Then we talked about the Kamal. Then I started talking about what I got going on with Mr. Brown and Dalton. And then he looked at my face and he was like, "Oh my God, that's you!" Like that's how he looked. I'm telling y'all. He said, "Oh my God, I'm sitting next to a celebrity." I said, "No, I'm not, sir. Y'all don't understand. I hate going out in public now. I absolutely hate it because no matter what, it's a conversation like that happens, right? Now with him, he's different. But the other people, no. When I was talking to him, we were just having conversations because he got in a car. And that's how he figured it out. But the other people at the courthouse, those four, they said Vivian Allen. And I turned around this lady and I did not know that face. I'm looking like who? I'm like, hello? I said, you call my name? She's like, yes. I've seen you on YouTube before. She said, oh my God, you're always on my TV. I was like, oh, thank you. Like, but that's how people have been coming. I met another lady that came to me when I was downstairs, CL29, lower level, talking illegal, right? So, had another lady that came up to me and she was from local area, been watching, older lady. I really appreciate her conversation. And it was another gentleman there that was he had just been awarded a award from one of the aldermen in Chicago. So he was showing me the news clip of where he was on the news being honored and recognized for something that he did great in community. So, I saw that as a plus. I've been having really good conversations with people in the passing as I'm been going out. But sometimes it gets overwhelming when you have to talk about what you're going through, right? It's not a fun thing to have to talk about constantly what you're going through. So that's why I've been just sitting in the house. To anybody that's watching this video, um, I don't fuck with y'all. Y'all know it. Don't call me. Don't text me. Just wait for my subpoenas. The subpoenas are coming because y'all kept this man here. Y'all allowed this man to destroy what I built. Destroy what I built. Y'all knew exactly what y'all was doing. That's the sad part because I really wanted to do for the community. I really wanted to put down on. I did so much work. Y'all wouldn't even understand, but y'all would get to see all of the stuff I spent money on, all of the promotions that I was in the process of doing, everything, and I just had to stop and halt it. I knew something was not right with that. It's so sad. It's sad because I really wanted to do that. I did. But it's okay because y'all gave me a new way to do things, right? So I just want y'all to know to keep watching because your girl is still here. To my people, I promise y'all I am sending out the scrubs or the shea butters. I'm not the scrubs. I'll probably send you an extra scrub too for the long wait. But I've had some technical difficulties. So after Black Friday, I promise I'm gonna have some stuff in the mail for the people that did what I asked them to do. So I do appreciate y'all for just joining in and responding and having some fun. So the last thing that I want to talk about is just what's next, right? What's next for me? What's next for you? What we gonna do? Um I think that what's next for me is just to keep helping my community. I think that after this, what we're what I'm dealing with the court and all of this, I'll be able to help more people just by understanding the court process, right? Um, I was watching a movie the other day, and the movie premise was basically sometimes you have so on the movie, I'm sorry, I had to pause it and restart it. On the movie, it was discussing how sometimes you have people in your life that are necessary and that you can't really allow to get hurt, right? So, like the guy was telling I was watching The Grave Digger's Daughter, if y'all ever seen it. So he was telling his daughter, like, if somebody's a neurologist, I think it was The Grave Digger's Daughter. I've been watching so many good movies. I want to say it's that. But if you have a neurologist and you have five other people, other skilled professions, like the more valued person would be the neurosurgeon, right? Because he has a skill set and a gift that helps other people. However, the other ones might not bring as much value. Not saying that their lives are not worth it. It's just saying the value in which some people that you have to protect even harder. So I say that to say that with me, I feel that way about myself because right now there's a lot of people that want to get me for no reason. Somebody told me the other day, like, where's the guys in y'all community? I don't know. They don't stand up and they don't help us. They don't. Um, it's crazy how a lot of women go to these meetings and we have to stand strong against the men, the bullies. Y'all seen me at meetings when Paul have gotten into it and me and other people have surrounded and helped him. It's like every time somebody has gotten into it, I've been looking at videos to see that I was always their person that's there for them, ride or die, no matter what. Hey, we in this together. But it's like when I get into it, nobody has my back. Nobody stands up for me. Nobody have said shit that I thought would have at least said something. That's what hurt. The only person that stood up for me initially was Amir Shakur. And y'all see what happened to Amir July 14th when Amir stood up for me on July the 10th, right? This is why I'm scared of that man. Because y'all see what he did to Amir's daughter. I'm disabled. I'm on a walker. I'm on a cane. This man hates me for no fucking reason. None at all. None that could make anybody make sense of it. And that scares me because I have a life to live. I have a purpose. I have family that love me. I have people that I have to support that needs me here. And you have people that hate me just because I don't know why. I I didn't lie about my illness, even though they want to say I did. I didn't know it wasn't cancerous. It still was serious. The two tumors that's still in my head right now, they can turn cancerous at any time because again, that's they cells like that do their own thing. Um, he said I was a fraud. I didn't ask for that money that I got in Dalton. I did not. And you know, even when she said that they was gonna send Zales and stuff, I never got the extra that I can recall. I have to double check, but I don't remember getting anything past those envelopes. And I appreciated them because if they did have extra, I would have utilized it, but I didn't get it. Um, you know, I just I appreciate everybody that's in my corner, that's helping me, that's been standing for me, that understands exactly what I'm going through. Everybody that stood up for me on posts where y'all know that I can't see it, but things that people are saying, y'all know it's just so wrong. I appreciate everybody for taking their time and their patience to actually go to war with those cult members for me because it's hard. Melissa, you know, I appreciate and value Melissa and everything that she's helped me with because when I really figured out why he doesn't like her and now she came into it, I feel bad for Melissa because Melissa don't deserve this. Melissa does not deserve any of this harassment that she's getting. The people that are talking about her and the people that don't know what's going on with her tooth or anything is medical. Do y'all know that certain medications will make you lose your teeth because they grow different ways? My daughter was on medication Bactrim when she was a minor, and it caused her teeth to decay, and she had to get her teeth pulled. Again, y'all just really try and do anything to talk about people as if y'all are living like this high strung life. And it's to the point where it's sad now because I don't even join in on people. I don't even call people out their names no more. After, I'm not gonna say never, but I try not to. I don't just go. I've never went on my platform and just drag people. Like if I'm gonna drag you, I'm gonna drag you with truth, and that's what people don't like because I spit facts and I can back it up in my text messages. Everything is backed up. I don't even know if y'all know, but I took a whole packet of my trial, my civil case, to the FBI. I'm serious about this because y'all got to understand there's a whole book written about this. This book helps my trial. It's written as it was written, as it was going on throughout the whole Henyard thing. So it helps my case and it helps, I want to say Kamal Wood case too, if he bought the book and read it, because it shows what Mr. Brown did with Henyard. And it tells in the book exactly what was going on when he was doing certain things that is very beneficial to my claims that I'm making. But then in the book, it tells everybody that I was 45 at the time and I had a very large mass meningioma brain tumor. That's what the book says. That's what the NBC says. That's what I said when I went on WVON. Um, I've been saying that. Even when I went on WVON with the radio host, he said brain cancer. I said brain tumor. I just didn't correct him because honestly, I wasn't in my right mind at that time. When I was on Hannibal is Hungry channel, big ups to Hannibal. I haven't talked to Hannibal in a long time, but I believe something. I think I said something about cancer, but that was around I had just found out my tumors came back. I didn't know that it was not cancer. So, anytime where I was speaking before August 18th of 2024, I didn't know that it was not cancer. So I will not apologize for being in that moment. That don't make sense. You can't force me to say I made a mistake for something that was not a mistake. Because if you ever dealt with tumors or cancer, then you would know that it's hard to deal with either. Because just because it wasn't cancer don't mean it's less drama. It just means it's not in my blood. So it's not fatal. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's like people wanted my tumor to be cancerous so it could be fatal. I feel like y'all just want me X'd out this planet for what? What did I do to any of y'all that hard? I ain't went hard on none of y'all. I've been keeping my petty good, unhinged. Like I have not brought it out, and it's like people want me to. Y'all want to see me locked up. That's what people want because people keep trying me and don't understand that I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Like stop playing with me. I don't mess with none of y'all people. If y'all don't like me, stay away from me. Matter of fact, if I don't speak to you first, don't speak to me at all. Let's do that. Let me be the one to speak first. That's how you'll know if I mess with you. I don't come up to you and say hi first. If I don't come up to you and speak, if I don't give you eye contact away, know that it's we done. There ain't no second, ain't nothing else we have to say about it. Because at this point, my kids are part of this. They know what's going on. My kids' school. You know how many times I've had to call up to the school because I've been worried or nervous about some things. Because my son, he's in the community. I shouldn't even I shouldn't even have to do that. I have a 3-year-old in this community. She's about to be 4, and my baby is door to door by my house, and I'm terrified every time my bus pull up because I be feeling like I'm gonna see somebody on my corner or something. Was that his truck? I guess not. He say it wasn't. I don't know, but I don't trust him. I don't trust nobody in big black trucks right now. I'm sorry. I have a phobia about that in his voice. Like y'all don't understand. I was at court one day and this guy got arrested. He sounded just like Mr. Brown. The way he was yelling and going angry and cussing people out. It was terrifying, traumatic. It's anxiety. I'm sorry. Seriously, because that shit that day when they arrested him, man, everybody was just like in a frazzle. And it was not Mr. Brown, it was another guy. But I'm just saying, like, it was a divider, so we couldn't see the face. All we could hear is the voice. When I went in the inside, I told the little lady, she was like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, man, I just gotta calm down. She was like, yeah, you thought that was this person, and she pointed to. I was like, yep, you know it. So people know his name in the courthouse. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how I shouldn't be having to be this nervous. And it's not that I don't fight. I can't fight. I can't defend myself. I shouldn't have to, though. I'm 47. I'm all grandma. Who wants to be talking about fighting at 47? I don't even have those talks. That's why it's in the courts. Because I'm a grandma. I can say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. If you don't like what I said, then do better. Don't try and silence me because you don't want to do better. If you're not running a effective campaign, that's on you. You don't go around slandering people and trying to defame them and do all of this other stuff when you cleaned up all of the mess. How that make sense? I done cleaned up all the mess. Now I'm finna put him in the headlines. Why? Talk about your values. Dalton was so good when y'all won. Yes, y'all, because they ain't my shit no more. But when Dalton won, y'all was on the up and up. LNC ain't lying. Fuck Dalton. Dalton don't nobody care about Dalton. Y'all momentum, Dalton United, never. I know you know, never. Dalton suck right now. It do. I listen. I'll be back in the community when our leadership and certain people that's in our community go away. I've been in this community my whole life, and now I'm told I can't be part of Dalton or Harvey. What kind of mess is this? I grew up in Dalton. I went to school in Harvey. Like I would never understand how people will tell me where I can and can't go, as if I'm not 47 and a grandma. Like, y'all just nuts. And then I just want to say one more thing before I get out this. That young lady who got assaulted with her children, sis, I saw it. I'm sorry. That's another reason why I'm worried about some of these unhinged characters that's been talking crazy about me, because I know that all it's gonna take is for one word to be exchanged and they're gonna be ready to fight. I felt so bad for that lady. You actually was defending what you were trying to do with your kids, and they actually went and just jumped you and your babies. I pray that you see this and you can email me or call me, send me a text, something. I pray that because that was not right. Like people like that is people that I help fight because she didn't deserve that. I wish more people would have looked and listened to what I was going through and help this fight with Jed because I'm looking for attorneys. If anybody know any attorneys or if any attorneys are on here, please contact or reach out to me. I have two very good cases that I am working on, and they all have enough exhibits that we will make sure that we win. Um, I just don't have the money up front to pay you. So if anybody is willing to take these cases that's especially that might deal with criminal, please let me know. I would love to vet you and then reach back out to you. But I say that to say that that young lady did not deserve that. Her kids did not deserve that. That's like a mama's worst fear, worst nightmare is for you to get assaulted alongside with your kids for something so trivial. And this lady had been sick, going through her own medical issues. See, it's stuff like that that shows you how much demon time people really be on. Even these minors, youth, is disgusting. It was disgusting to watch. I felt so bad for them babies because you will never get that thought out your mind. Just like Ramona when she saw the assault and what happened with Amir right in front of her, that changed her life. The people understand that when you see something like that in front of you happen, you never get that image out your head. I'm praying for that lady and those babies. I really hope that at some point she see this video and can reach out to me. Cause sis, call me. Anybody that know her, tell her to call me. I would love to have a conversation with her, mother to mother, one on one, survivor to survivor. I would love to have that conversation. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I was not supposed to be on here for this long, so I'm gonna get off. But I just want y'all to know that I'm good. I'm happy. I got a little serious at the end because I don't like that. I don't like when you are bullying people and when you catch them off target and you know that you wrong. Like them kids ain't have to like they parents is wrong as fuck if they don't go without consequences. Like those kids definitely need. I would beat the fuck out of my son. I would probably go to jail. Ask Riverdale about the ass whoopings that I gave my daughter in front of the police. I don't play. That's why I be like, why people playing with me? Because I really got hands. Don't ever underestimate these hands that I got because I'm disabled. Did y'all not see my fighting video? Come on now. My legs are strong. My hands are strong. My legs just give out. Don't ever think you're going to just catch me. Because if I catch you first, it's curtains. Now that's why I be worried because I don't need nobody coming up from behind trying to catch me slipping. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood, 65th and Winchester all day long. My family still is in that area. So again, born and raised, St. Bernard Hospital. Come on now, y'all know Inglewood, then Dalton. I was still in Inglewood when I was in grammar school the whole time. Every weekend I went back home. I was like, these lame ass kids in these suburbs. Dalton was lame. I did not start spending summers in Illinois until high school. Cause I used to always go out of town every year. So every year I've never been I've never spent a full summer in Illinois until I was 15. That was my first summer not having to go away out of town. But the other years, I would go like to my grandma's or my grandpa's for at least about 3 weeks to a month and a half. So when I say that when I used to come back home, I used to always go back to Inglewood and spend the night at my auntie house until it's time for me to go back to school. So I don't know why people think that I don't got family. Like I got family in Dalton. I wouldn't tell y'all who it is because why? Why would I tell y'all who my cousins is? They looking at the same stuff that we looking at, so I'm not gonna put their stuff out there. You got people that's threatening me, telling me to stay out of Dalton. Why would I tell people who my people is? And I got people that's threatening me, telling me around where I live. Come on now. Other people know who my people is though. A lot of people know who my people is though. Let me put my face in the camera for that. That's why I don't get why y'all playing with me. Because I ain't did nothing to none of y'all. And if y'all wanted to do what y'all needed to do to get that seat, y'all could have just been like, hey Vivian, you need to sit this one out. I'd have been like, okay. Y'all used to come to me and tell me everything else, right? I don't even know if y'all know, but we used to get all of the things to say from the administration against Tiffany because it was just easy. She did so much dirt and damage that why wouldn't we get the things to say? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't be getting like what y'all really think that people not watching. You got people writing your whole speeches and shit, and they text it to you. Just like, what we doing here, sis? And what we doing? Nothing. I'm just, I'm just glad things went the way that they are going because I do know that people are listening to me. I appreciate everybody that's listening to me. People are valuing what I'm saying. Y'all, from here on out, it's just opinions for me. You gonna either like what I say, or you're not gonna like what I have to say. This is gonna be opinion based because I'm just gonna tell y'all who I want to see in these seats and who I'm voting for and what I like about people. And you can like it, love it, leave it. I don't care. But I'm just gonna give y'all Vivian's thoughts. Your favorite survivor stories. So look for more of those coming because they will be coming. Because you know these elections in 2026, they're gonna be powerful. I would never vote for Stephanie Wiedemann for committee man, even if Napoleon couldn't get on the ballot. Stephanie would never get my vote. Never. Yeah, vote for her is a vote for INA. And on that note, I love y'all. Peace.